Hi, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Benchmark. I say just Benchmark, Backlog Benchmark. For a while I was thinking about just calling it Benchmark, but I thought it was just too simple, too generic, or whatever. You know, it's backlog. We're focusing on the backlog here. That's what we're benchmarking. So, Backlog Benchmark number 14, episode 14 today. We are June 30th. Sorry. And on the menu today, speaking of menu, I just finished my breakfast. But yeah, what the pack or what the fuck? Yeah, it's what the pack, but it looks like what the fuck. And yeah, I've seen one of my friend play that. I'm thinking it's some sort of Fall Guys sort of games. I'm not sure, but I think it was free, so I just picked it up, and I'm gonna check it out, see what it is. This I won. There's there's a game I really like called Classic Sport Driving or something like that. Classic Sport Driving. This game here, really good game. Some small indie title, and there's a monthly tournament, you could say. There's not that many players, so like if you enter the tournament, like the raffle, there's a good chance you might win. But yeah, every month there's a prize you can win, and this June is Drift King. I already had that one, so I didn't participate, but I usually do, and I won a copy of Cavatus, as you can tell here, Cavatus. So that's why we have this game on the menu today. I'm really curious of what it is. I think I give it like a sort of low score here on the chart. Cavatus, I'm not expecting much out of it, right? I'm expecting something playable, a game. It might not be great. Who knows? I want to be pleasantly surprised because the graphic don't look that good, but if the gameplay is good, who cares about the graphics? It could be a good surprise. BirdGut, I put it at 1. Also, you might have noticed I changed the system here with, I had like a different type of star, and I was like, it's not clear enough, I feel, especially if you look on the left, right here, where you have like sort of like the result being presented to you. Like it's more clear here. That's like, we don't know yet what the rating will be, and those stars are not stars officially, so rather just replace them with something else than stars. So I went with question mark. I think it looks kind of nice. I like it. But yeah, the idea here is that those games, all of them, including Bad Cheese, I rated kind of low. Even Bad Cheese, I have kind of high expectation, but I might be disappointed. Who knows, right? Bad Cheese, I think, might be something like a first-person shooter, looking a bit like Cuphead, but as a first-person shooter. I think that's what it is. The BirdGut here that I had rated like 1, it might be super bad, might be actually super good. I don't know. I think this is a free game, right? There's no date of acquisition, and it's not a demo, so this is a free game. So it might be actually good, who knows? But visually, I'm not sure, and it's like, I think it's going to be some sort of like limbo type of puzzle platformer type of game, right? So once again, we don't know any of this. It's just assumption, right? We'll try to figure out before we play. This one doesn't show anything when we click on it. If we go on the star page, though, we can see a little bit more of gameplay, and I'm gonna guess it's a platformer, right? With like a gimmick where to move you need to use your tongue. So we'll see how that plays, if it's fun, if it's not. So sort of like I'm not sure how to describe it. How did I describe it here? I think I try to figure out some sort of description for now, but Um, Platformer. Oh no, I haven't. I left it blank. I tried to put something, but I don't know. I don't know what type of platformer I can compare it to. I think I tried to make a folder of games that I would like to compare it to. Um, I'm just not sure. Oh, I think it was like a something that looks like a shmup, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, um, I don't have a folder for it. This one looks might be like the weirdest, the wackiest that we have on the lineup today. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Because the idea here on the benchmark, on the backlog benchmark, I need to say the whole full name right. I need to get it right. On the backlog benchmark, our goal is to get through the benchmark. Get through the benchmark. My God, what? Throw myself off the window. Is to get ourselves through the backlog, right? And whether it's like you experiencing that backlog through watching me go through those games, or you know, basically taking me as an example, I guess, and being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do exactly that guy's method. I'm just gonna install a bunch of game, 4 or 5. I'm gonna sit down, spend an hour or two of my time, and actually play those games, and possibly even rate them and catalog them, in a folder, like in a file, like I'm doing right here. Like, you don't have to do all of this, obviously, but the simple fact of installing a bunch of games, sitting down and playing them, there you go. You're in business. So, yeah. Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, what the pack or what the fuck? I'm not sure what is this game exactly. I think it's kind of on purpose that they hide the thing. Also, what's up, Billy? How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, that's the whole goal, right? The goal is to get through the backlogs so that we're done with the game and we know what they are. Because once you know what they are, and it's not just in your imagination, and you're like, oh, that could be a platformer, that could be a first-person shooter, that could be this. Once you have first-hand experience, then you can say, I played a game, and it's off your backlog. It's no longer in your backlog, technically speaking, because you touched it. It's not sealed, it's not new, it's not sitting on the tablet without being touched. You actually touched it. You played with it for 30, 15 minutes, whatever. You played with it for a bit, and that makes all the difference. And that's our goal here on the backlog benchmark. We want to teach that to the world and teach that to ourselves. Change our life by actually getting through that stupid backlog that's just sitting down and accumulating for no reason. So let's get to this, right? Let's stop rambling and get to it actually. So you mentioned what the fact or what the pack or whatever this thing is. You know what? I think I might actually just start with this. I'm curious. I don't know what this is. My controller is up. I'm hoping it works with a controller. I picked that up because I saw Leo play that. So my friend, my friend list, I saw somebody play a game. Oh, Leo is playing What the Pack, and I checked, and it looks like a Fall Guys type of game, I think. So he might be playing that with his family or something. It looks cool. Don't think it's gonna be my jam. Don't think it's gonna be my thing. But it was free. Like, it was like for a certain amount of time. It was free until whatever date. I don't know if it's still free. Um, it might not be still free. I don't know. But it was free when I picked it up. So yeah, we'll check it out. I mean, yeah. The thing is, like, I'm sure you're like 100% a better salesman than I am, but I'm like, yeah, I think you did the right thing. It's like, yeah, go on and think. I was about to say, like, maybe you're supposed to like put some pressure, being like, well, you can take a chance. Who knows? It might still be there when you come back. it's not it's not gonna work. But yeah, That's the kind of thing, man. With like, if it's like you know, it's a commitment. Like you don't buy a bike or whatever like on a whim. Or, unlike you're like me, you're like super impulsive and you do stupid thing and you're living your life like it's your last day or some shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be reasonable, be wise, and think about tomorrow, right? So, but yeah, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I'm doing so well, in fact, that I'm like, I can't find a job. There's too many immigrants here in Canada. Every time I looked on LinkedIn or everywhere else, it's just the same story. There's no job. They don't even call me back to tell me they received my fucking application anymore. So I need to make my own job. And if I don't think this is going to be successful anytime soon, if ever. But right now, this is my jam. This is my job. This is what I do, and I just want to feel like I'm working, feel like I'm doing something, and that's why I'm on. And I might do a second episode later tonight. I don't know, but yeah, Canada, China. I need to call it China nowadays. Yeah, exactly. I think it's on purpose. The A hides the P because it's what the fuck. What the fuck? Yeah, yeah. If you know what you have, you sit on. You know the value. You're like, yeah, take your time, man. If you like the offer, you take the offer. If you're not, I don't care. I couldn't care less. It's just sleeping there. All right, locker, pass, shop. Let's play. Let's just get into it. Quick play, host game, join game. Let's go random. Uh yeah, I think we need to allow it because otherwise we cannot play online stuff, right? Um, can I play with a controller? If I can, I probably need to change before. Which one would do which one now? I click on this one. I guess it's bomb tag. Yeah, if the controller works, I need to set it up first. Oops. I'll try to change it now in case it works. Let's go back. Oh, it works. I think it's like tag. And I clearly died. Also, the camera was like way too sensitive there. Way too sensitive. Yeah, I was thinking doing that with like testing, like contacting dev directly, and that's kind of what I still want to do with my channel, with what I do on Twitch and everything. Like I want people to know me for what I do, which is kind of testing, so to speak. But right now, that's what I do, right? I'm just going through my backlog. It's something that is fun. I think that's something that is interesting. I myself watch a bunch of YouTube videos and like almost follow people on YouTube about backlog and try to beat your backlog. And it's one of the reasons why I even wanted to do that in the first place. I cannot select. Okay, I can select. Oh, I don't know. This one. But yeah, like at this time, in this day and age, you want to go and start your own business. But at the same time, the government now is trying to prevent people from doing that. There's like a state somewhere in the US where they passed a freaking law to prevent people from being, self-employed. It's completely crazy. Okay, the camera is way bad. But it's because a controller, it's not supposed to be played with a controller, I think. Or not the third party controller. I'll just play like that. Yeah, I played Rocket League or whatever it's called, right? I played that game before. It's basically like hockey. It's a mix of soccer and hockey, I feel. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh my god. You better block the shot, bro. You're the goalie. You're the goalie. I'm on attack. So this is basically what I was expecting. It's sort of like a party game. Kind of like Fall Guys, which is, you know, sort of, you could say a battle royale, but with rounds. So like each round you basically try to eliminate the other one and try to win. And if you win often enough, you win. Although I think Fall Guys also like has like actual elimination of groups each round, right? But it's kind of like the base principle, the base concept of a battle royale, basically. Also, it's also like a sort of like a game show, right? They're gonna win. They're gonna win. Wait. Oh, I'm stupid. We won. Also, I was watching Asmongold yesterday. I'm not crazy. It's allergy season. Because Asmongold was like muting himself every like minutes. Every 2 minutes he was muting himself and coughing mucus out, and I was like, oh, I'm a normal human being. Okay, it's really allergy season, huh? Oh, yeah, that's another thing. But that's why I'm doing everything in my Excel stuff, and I'm thinking that eventually I want to like learn more about programming so I can make apps out of the things that I build in Excel. I can actually kind of like convert my code, so to speak, and actually make it code and make an app with it. And the idea is like, yeah, accounting. I want to automate all my tasks. Because right now, we're not even fighting just other people. We're literally fighting AI at this point. Like at this point, to stay relevant, I need I need to be more competent than AI. So like right now, I'm still having the edge, I feel, as a human being, because I feel like I'm still smarter than AI. But the second that AI can actually solve the cognitive task that most humans right now do, like actually solve problem, not just like make up words and make up cute sentences, but actually like give you like tangible results. And it's getting there really fast, by the way. Once it's getting there, we're kind of irrelevant at some point, because our our only edge we have is our ability to connect dots and use it in the real world. The second AI beats us to that, not doing well. Also, we've been kicked because we were inactive. Yeah. It's like a Rocket League. It's kind of fun, and this is a kind of a Fall Guys. Um, I could play maybe another round just to get a better taste of it. But I'm expecting just more of the same, where it's like little fights, little mini games, kind of like Mario Party. Once again, it's all the same party type of, almost like a board game, almost like a quiz on TV show, whatever. What is this? This is like bugged. I guess I'm just like witnessing. We're just like we're in the game without being in the game, right? And it's really bugged. Hmm. But yeah, basically that's kind of what I'm doing with the show, with my channel, and whenever I'm not streaming, I'm working on my things in Excel and all my project together. I'm trying to make everything streamlined, everything automated, so that I can actually somehow at some point monetize my work and make my own work, make my own work. Literally, I don't. There's no other way to put it. It's like there's no work for me out there. Nobody wants to hire me. Fine, I'll figure out a be to be. I'll figure out a way to be useful to people, so that people are gonna be like, yeah, I like what you're doing. I want to pay for your services. You're like some sort of expert in this domain, and I need somebody who can help me with this. And that's basically the only way out I see. There's nothing else I can do. And in many respects, that's what people should do, I guess. Also, why am I in Europe? America? What the fuck? No session available. Because nobody plays a party game in the middle of the fucking day at 2:30 p.m. Like you would find match up at like 6 or 8, I guess. But there's no session that can be found at this time of day. That's why they matched me with Erupt. Or maybe the game is not popular enough. I don't know. Global? Yeah, I found one automatically. Boom. Probably an Erupt. Yeah, let's do one last round. I think we figure out what the game was. Kind of cool. If I want to play a Fall Guys type of game, I'll play that. You know? I don't know how many games... Oh my god, what's going on? It's doing this again. I'm in the game without being in the game. What is this? Some sort of punishment because I was inactive for one round, one time? What the fuck, bro? And what power do I have? Being a flying camera, I cannot do shit. Okay, you know what? We're not due to play more. That was it. That was our experience. We might play more one day, but we had a disconnect, and since then it's kind of bugged, it seems. I kind of want to try just one more round. I'm literally legitimately curious, and the gameplay was not bad. All right. Let's play. If they put me on a camera again, I will host a game. And that's going to be my last attempt. Okay, bat. How? Fatal error. What? Project Hermes game has crashed. Well, that was my experience with what the fuck. What the fuck? Oh, what the pack? I'm sorry. What the pack? Hey, what's up, Matt? How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, maybe it was just making me spectate while finding a game, but like it did that like twice in a row. It almost felt like a punishment. I was like, what the fuck? But I think the game was just like glitched. Like there was something. Maybe if I start over, I'll give it a chance. Okay, guys, I'll give it a small chance. Oh, Oh, I see. I missed that line, Matt. I don't know how I missed that line, Matt. You say I'm coming to Canada. Bro, listen to Billy. Listen to Billy, bro. Listen to Billy. We are this is Canada. It's no longer Canada. It's Canada. All right? China owns us. We have like traitors in our parliament. We are being there's a bunch of communists in power. There's a bunch of leftists. There's a bunch of people who are being brainwashed and being convinced that they were doing the right thing, but they're not. And their virtue signaling is destroying our country to the point where there's a 1 million immigrant that came into my country since the beginning of the year. I cannot find a job. Nobody can find a house nor a wife or anything. It's hell. It's complete. It's a socialist shithole. It's worse than California, bro. This is bad. We live in Quebec, which is kind of like the California of the North. It's worse than the rest of Canada. We have been conquered. We have been conquered. Canada has fallen. It's Canada now. All right, let's try to get back on topic here. One last game is if the service works. This is a game that I was inspired to play because I saw a common good friend of us, Leo, Klutz Leo, playing that. I think he might playing that with his children or something. And I thought it looked fun. It was free, so you know me. I love free stuff. I have like 1 billion free games in my library on Steam that I've never played and never will. Well, maybe now we're doing the benchmark, right? Whoa, okay, what's the game here? Need to kick people off. Whoa, okay. We need to not be squashed. That's the name of the game here. Whoa, we're getting punched. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. That was our experience. Give me a second. I need to... Oops. I'm sorry about that. I cannot read chat properly. Hey, wait, is Bad here too? Hi, what's up, Bad? Il dans une drôle de conversation. What's up, Bad? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's the conversation. It's our one of our good friend, and one of an old friend we had on Twitch. Me and Billy from the good old days on Twitch. And he's an American, so we were trying to... He was like, I'm coming to Canada. We're like, no, bro, don't come here. Oh, I tried that one earlier. Okay, this time I figured out I was pressing the wrong button. I managed to get some bees. Alright, I got a bee, another one. I'm following this time. I'm following, I swear. Oh my god. Did you... Ah! There's a big bee. Can we get the big bee here? Ouch. Ouch. The big bee is bullying me. The big bee is bullying me. I mean, we're eating the children of the big bee, right? So... She's probably really angry. Hey, that's probably the first game I'm not, like, straight up eliminated from the start, but there's somebody with 20 bees. There's no way we're catching up. Are we supposed to fight the big bee at the end or something? What's going on here? How many points for the big bee? Oh, it's a team game too, right? So... I think we're supposed to, like, leave the big bee alone, actually. It's probably a bad idea. No, there's no more bees. There's nothing else than the big B. I don't get it. What's this game? What is this game, guys? What am I playing? Please do not heal my children. Right? Well, they won. Marvel Jesus. Rising Lava? Oh, we already play football. That's kind of like... Okay, is it gonna crash again? This is gonna be the last one, though. Like, we've spent like over 20 minutes for real on this one. We need to move on to another title. Oh yeah, it's starting to get hot. It's starting to get pretty warm in here. It's not so bad now, because I don't have my AC, but I'm gonna start it soon, probably. Ah. What is this? I got destroyed. Oh, it's like a boxing thing? It's all for one, or... I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, the music is bugging. I keep in mind the game already crashed once, right? So I'm scared. I think that's it. I think we're dead. Bomb rains down. Okay, it's not over somehow. Not sure why. But bombs are coming, they say. Alright, so I'm glad we played some more, because now I can see more flaws, and I'm like, this is kind of like a cheap version of Fall Guys. It's like a bad version of Fall Guys. It's like the budget. It's a bootleg. It's a bootleg Fall Guys. What are we even doing here? Okay, there's 8 more seconds of whatever this is. I guess we're going for score. I'm not sure how we score points. They all jumped off. Okay. Sure. Let's jump off. What is going on here? What is this buggy game? Well, I would say avoid this one. That's my assessment right now. It's not ready yet. Is it still like in early access or something? What is this? Like, what the fuck? How do I exit? Here. Exit. Well, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the pack? What the pack? Store? No, it's not early. Oh, it is! It is early. Okay. So I guess we are supposed to... we're supposed to not be angry, or like to be, you know, understandable, because they are in early access. They released the early access in December, so they're like 6 months, and it's kind of buggy. It's a buggy mess, though. All right, so let's see if the evaluation. What did we prepared? Also, I just want to say I'm super glad you all came by today for the first time since I started the show, since the, you know, started streaming again. We have an actual chat, so much so that I have a hard time keeping track. So I'm sorry if I don't read everything, but yeah, I'm happy you guys are here. Yeah, I try to, but like I have 2 computers on my desk. That's also like my room is at the second floor of the house, so it's like the top floor. So all the heat of the house comes in my room, and I have 2 computers. So my room gets really hot really quick. So it's really hard. It's really, yeah, an actual freaking chat. Imagine that. It's not a bot saying like, hey, do you want some free viewers? Click on the link, or hey, my headphones don't work today. Can you type in chat for some reason? Like what? Not those actual chatters. So here, the first game we did is what the pack, right? We're gonna put it here. We're gonna put the line while we're here. Boom. Okay, so Steam, we predicted like a 3-star. Um, it would be a 3-star if it was functional. To me, right now, it is buggy. It's a buggy mess, and a buggy mess. I want to put like a 1 or 2 at best. I'll be generous, and it was still fun. I see the potential. They're gonna get there one day. Um, I didn't like it that much though. If I'm being super honest, I would rather play Fall Guys or any other of the party type of game. Because yeah. Um, Also, Battle Royale Fall Guys. For now, that's going to be the best description. I might change that eventually over time, but for now, I think it's sort of a Battle Royale party game. Um, but like since the goal is kind of like eliminate each other, right? That's why I call it Battle Royale. It's kind of that, right? It's an elimination type of game, and it's really close to Fall Guys. So we're gonna controller support. There was controller support, but the sensibility for the camera was off the chart. I want to offer promotion for your price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed for it to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you made me forgot. There's a lot of people who like come in my chat. That's the worst. Personally, I think it's the worst. And at the same time, I cannot totally fault them because like they're trying, right? They're just trying to make a living. But it's like the people who come to my stream and they're like try to be my friends, so to speak. They try to be kind to me. And that first occasion, they're like, so by the way, I'm doing layouts, right, for streamers, and you can commission me on here and blah blah blah, and add me on Discord. And I'm like, oh, you're not here for the stream, are you? you're you're here because you see an opportunity for your business. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing too. The carrion. Oh, that I need to use my Prime on your channel, Billy, just to get your emote or something. All right. So now also they should all be played briefly. Played briefly. We're gonna all play them briefly today. So, is it about looting? Is it about making points? It is not. It's not about making points. I would say it is about combat. It's about fighting. It's a fight to the death, right? It's irrational. It's made to be played over and over again. It's the mastery, right? It's not a sequential game. It's not an open world game. It's not something that evolves over time. It's something that you just play over and over like a sport. The camera was following. It's a share environment. I would say, I don't know if there is. Oh no, not true. There was cooperative mode. There was team stuff. So it's not completely competitive. There is cooperation. So I would say shared, and it's very casual. You don't need any kind of skill. You can just get in and have fun. So casual. All right, we're done with this one. Woo! One done. Matt is retrying hard. Matt is trying hard. Um, where's the game now? The game. So you guys, do you have a favorite for the next one? Are you curious about any of those games? We have like a Cavatus, which might be some sort of shmup. I'm not sure, but I think it's some sort of plain game, but in 2D. This one might be a sort of like Cuphead, but first-person shooter. We're gonna do all the games, right? I'm just saying, like, if you have a favorite for the next one. This one looks like a very weird, ugly puzzle platformer, and this one looks like also a platformer, but this one with a gimmick where you throw your tongue to, like, swing around. So I'm not sure. Oh, your emote, you mean? Yeah, your own emote are free, and you can use it in the channel itself. But if I want to use your emote from your channel elsewhere, yeah, I need to sub. So, but yeah, I have my my Prime that I haven't used in at least a week or two. It's probably like I haven't watched many of anything lately. So anyway, guys, since none of you seems to have a favorite, we're just gonna pick one randomly. We're gonna pick this one. It looks wacky, right? That's the supposed to be the theme today. A bunch of weird games that looks like cartoons or whatever. It looks like weird. This is a Doge. This is a Doge game. Also, is the sound as loud for you as it is for me? No, it's just me. It's super, super loud for me. Holy cow. That's killing my ears. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Matt. Always a pleasure, man. Good luck with the meeting. All right, looks simple. So I'm assuming this is a phone game, okay? There's a 3-star level system. The controls are hyper super simple, and it looks and feels like a phone game. Honestly, graphically, it looks like I'm on Android right now. And that reminds me, I've installed a launcher for the Google Play Store, so we might do that at some point. We did Xbox yesterday. Xbox without the Game Pass, which was kind of awful. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to get closer, I guess. The doggy is kind of cute, I'll give them that. But yeah, it's a gimmick, it's a phone game. This is a phone game, 100%, bro. Yeah, it's kind of like Bionic Commando. But you don't shoot, you just platform. Oh, okay, so, and you cannot... Your tongue doesn't stick to the rocks. Okay. Well, at least those type of rocks. Oh my god, I need to swing. That's the thing, though. Alright, oh my god, it's... I swear, it's harder than it looks, okay? I know what this is now. I know exactly what type of game this is. Okay, this is cool. I figure it out. So, there's this kind of game now. You've heard about it, I'm sure. Think about... what is it called? Like, there's one that's super popular. Well, there's like one called Only Up. But the one I was thinking about is like the one with the guy with like a mass, right? He has like oh my god, what is this fucking game? There's Jump King. There's a bunch of game where the whole goal is to climb up without falling. Oh, what's the game? It's not, but like there's like safe climbing, city climber, frog climbers. There's a bunch of those. Bouncy go climb. There's a bunch of games that are all about climbing, and the goal of the game is just to climb and not fall. And like if you make a mistake, you just pay for your mistake. And it seems to be that exact type of game right now. It requires a lot of patience and a lot of skill. And there's a bunch of people speedrunning those games because human beings are insane. I swear I'll remember the name of the game. And also, I think this is a demo, right? Come on. No. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the type of game it is. So it's some sort of hardcore platformer, you could say, that is just like you try to climb and falling over and over. And there's one where the guy is like half a man in a pot with like it, you know, like a sledgehammer. That's the word. He has like a sledgehammer, and you're supposed to climb only with that sledgehammer. And there's at least one or two that I played that were kind of good. The one with the sledgehammer I didn't like much, if I'm being honest. It was really hard. But there's a few of those that are like kind of like you jumping. Kind of like the one that's kind of popular for a while called Junking. And yeah, it could be fun. I'm not saying this is not a fun game. But man, is it fucking frustrating. That looks fun. I think you're sarcastic when you say it looks fun, right? I'm gonna give it like another maybe 5 minutes, you know, try to climb just a bit farther than the 50% mark. We reached the 50% mark, which is kind of good, right? Oh my god, we can't pass it. We're too bad. Absolutely not. Well, this is the I want to call those game like a, you know, it's like a speedrunner sort of wet dream in the sense that it's just a torture game. It's a torture device. Those games are really meant just to. Oh, there was one for Christmas with like the guy with his like his cane or whatever, and yeah, I played that one kind of a lot actually. My god, I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. We're doing it. Oh, shit. No, no. Okay, I give up. I give up. I give up. You won. You won, game. You fucking won. I'm not gonna beat you. If I beat you, I'm not gonna beat you on stream today. No, no, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You won. You won this round, bitch. You won this round. Not this fucking game. What the fuck? The game we just played. The Thongue game. Is it on my wish list? Alright, I admit. It's not bad. I'll wishlist it. I'll pay $1 for it. But only $1. I'll never pay 5. Are you crazy? And I'll probably never finish it. But I like challenging games, for real. I think I have a folder for that, and I want to make sure I do. Collapse everything. It should be in platformer. So platformer. Getting Over It is the fucking name, bro. Getting Over It. Fuck that game. The game is shit, bro. Although, why did I put that in this? I need to move those out of this folder. They don't belong in there at all. They are not the same. They're not the same. Nope. This is more like a Mario. Anyway, I don't have time to do that right now. I'll do that off stream. But it's a Getting Over It platformer. So let's get into this here. Um, the second game we played was the Thongue of Doge, the demo. I give it a 2. I think it's worth a good 2. Yeah, it's worth a good 2. I mean, graphically, mechanically, everything, it was kind of decent. It's almost a decent game, bro. I don't know if I want to call it a decent game though. I don't know if I want to give it like the 3-star rating. If I play more and eventually I'm like, oh, this is so well made. It deserved a play, you know. I personally gave it a 3. I don't know if it deserves it objectively speaking. If we're being like objective and no feelings, we're just trying to be like as close to the truth as possible. I feel it's not a good game. I don't feel like it's a top-notch thing. It's most likely a phone adaptation of a game that was used to be on phone, and they just made it for Steam, and that's about it. So, but platformer, I couldn't find a getting over it. Whoops, is getting over it. It's a choice. Perfect. So platformer, like getting over it. Um, we had controller support, which is very important for a game like that. I wouldn't want to play that without a controller. We played briefly. So, how do you win in this game? I was correct. It is a traveling game. The game is not about fighting, it's not about solving a puzzle, although you could say it's kind of like you need to use your brain, but it's your reaction time, and it's all about the journey. The goal is to go forward and to reach a location. I almost want to change the traveling symbol, instead of like having a compass, having the like in Google Map or whatever, like in any map system nowadays, like the modern location icon that is like most used, right? That the sort of like circle that turns into like an arrow and points down. Like I kind of want to change it to that, to like very express that the way to win in those games is really like to reach a certain point. Like you play a visual novel or an FMV, a game that's very like sequential or whatever, and the goal is just to reach to the next point. Sometimes it's the combat or puzzle or whatever. It's just like a distraction. It's just an excuse to make you go to the. So the game is not about that specifically. While other times it is about fighting or puzzle or combat or whatever, looting. Anyway, I think this one was once again well put. I think it's going to be a bunch of levels sequentially. The camera follows you, it's solo. Now, I was wrong about the difficulty. It is a challenging, I would say even hardcore. Let's call it what it is. This game is a rage game. This is made for like streamers. It's like, hey, you're a streamer and you want to make yourself angry, in front of your chat so your chat can laugh at your misery. Play one of those games. Like they made also like a bunch of those like cooperative type of game where there's a new one right now that's kind of popular called Chain Together. So like you're a bunch of prisoner that are chained by the ankle, and you have to do the same thing, jump on a bunch of platform and try not to fall off. And when somebody fall off, they're chained. So like you have to make them come back, otherwise they make you fall with them. And it's all a bunch of quote unquote torture type of game. There was even one that was shown during the last like quote unquote E3, like during the Summer Fest or whatever. Like with Jeff Keighley's, it was showing this game where um oh, what was the game exactly? I'm losing my thought now. But basically it's the same type of game over. Oh yeah, yeah. It was a bunch of like you go one step at a time, and you just like the only thing that you control is like how the character steps forward. But it's kind of like a equilibrium type of game, right? You have to like play with your balance all the time. So anyway, it's the same gimmick. It's a torture type of game where it's just you're gonna fall, you're gonna restart over and over and over, and it's just gonna make it funny for your chat. So good game if you want to stream it, but besides that, also I'll put yesterday I forgot to do that during the stream, so I'll try to do it now. Um, I didn't like it. I didn't like it enough to give it a heart and be like, ah, yeah, I like it. I want to play some more. It was kind of bad, if I'm being honest. This game though, the platformer we just played with the Thongue, the Doge Thongue, that one was fun. I would like to play more and try to beat that demo. Maybe like I'm guessing it's like one level, and I reached almost 75%, if not 100. I was close. I feel like we were making like good and steady, fast progress there, but we just fell. So that was fun actually. And yesterday, the winner of yesterday, believe it or not, was Tell Me Why. Okay, I know it's weird, but it's the only game that was actually of quality yesterday. Even though it was woke propaganda, I couldn't care less. The game was the best game we've played yesterday. Legit was the best game we've played yesterday. Was the one that of the five I would recommend to people, being like, if it's your political messaging, you're gonna be in your universe anyway. You're gonna think that the character is right, and you're gonna be fine with the story. If you are politically not aligned with the story, you might still enjoy the game because the game is of high quality. It's like a really good game. It feels like a movie, and I'm being 100% honest here. I'm the type of person who's curious enough that I almost want to reinstall the game and giving it a chance. Even though I know I'm gonna dislike the story, I'm gonna hate the political message that it's being pushed on me. I kind of want to see more of it. It was a good game, like better than anything else, especially the one with Microsoft with ads. Fuck that shit. But even Quake is literally a dead game. And even like if the gunplay felt like kind of good, that was the only positive point. Everything else, the game is dead. There's no point. I wouldn't recommend anyone to play Quake Champions. There is nobody online. Like, why would I recommend somebody? Like, my goal is to figure out what's fun. What should we play in our backlog? Well, Quake Champion is not one of those. So if the game was alive and well, maybe I would have give the trophy to Quake Champion because it felt good. But Tell Me Why is honestly a good game. Like, if I can be unbiased regardless of my political opinion, Tell Me Why was a legit good game. So, and today I don't know what it's gonna be, but I feel it's not gonna be What the Pack because it was way too glitchy and too buggy. All right, I think we're back on track. We have two down on our menu here. Let's try to get one that hopefully could go fast. Which one is it? Number 3? No, I need to remember. It's number 2. Okay, here. As you can tell, I have like 10 of them ready to go. The one I want to do tonight or tomorrow morning or tomorrow night, whatever, like the next one after this episode is going to be a bunch of Pokemon games, guys. But not necessarily Pokemon, because Monster Hunter is kind of an evolved form of Pokemon where you don't collect the Pokemon, you collect their parts to make armors and weapons with it. But it's kind of you go hunting monster. Anyway, that's going to be the theme of this one. All right. So, I don't know which one. Let's go this one. Maybe it's going to go fast. It's supposed to be, from the look of it, from the trailer that I've seen, it looks like a platformer, like a puzzle platformer. Controller does not work for now. Let's see if we can get the inputs. I'll stop it too, just to make sure there's no conflict with the controls. Let's go. All right, this time it works, but it's kind of weird. Start new game. So the controller works with a controller, but doesn't look like it really works with a controller. So I might probably have to play with, because like it's like the default mouse controls where you control the mouse with the triggers and the right stick. So I'm not sure if there's actual controls. It might be like the default Steam overlay stuff. Sure, you will lose progress. Yeah, continue. Um, All right, what is this? Okay, some sort of insect evolving, and we're just like a little. So we're like a deformed insect that never got its final form, didn't evolve completely. We're just like, "Ugh." Welcome to the world. You are a worker, and you are to collect nectar and pollen. You may now begin working. Wait. Yeah, the controls not gonna work. Fine, I'm gonna play with keyboard and mouse. Oh my god, are you okay? Can you speak? Oh man, this one came out wrong. I can't let the queen find out. Jerry! Jerry, come here! Dude, stop yelling. You'll wake them. What do you want? Jerry, will you dispose of this one quick before Her Highness notices? Oh, Jesus. What happened to it? I don't know. Just get out of here. Get it out of here. So yeah, that's the story here. Interesting. All right, so we're a little bastard that got rejected from the start because we weren't like deformed. Hold space to jump higher. Oh, maybe if I start here though. Oops. So yeah, I think it's a limbo type of game in the sense that I think it's not going to be about finding stuff or fighting. It's going to be about puzzling your way. For some reason I was expecting this. Ooh. I was expecting yikes. The thing to move and fall with my weight, but it's remained stable, so I was like not sure. Okay. That was a bad idea. I should have just jumped on the first one instead of trying to. I thought maybe I would float if I hold jump. That's how it works. No, you don't float at all. Okay, let's do it correctly this time. No, this game could have potential. Like it plays well. Oh, I know what's going on here. And I thought I wouldn't like the graphics, but I like the graphics. They're kind of cool. I like hand-drawn graphics. I used to hate them, but sometimes they're well made. You know, sometimes they're actually cute and charming. I like this one. This is the best one we've played today. And weirdly enough, I had no expectation for this one. I thought it would be like one of the worst. You know, funny how it works. Hold down space. Oh, hold down space. Yeah, okay. Oh, I get it. You need to be holding space when you hit jump itself. All right. Hello. Don't mind me. Just passing by. Oh my god, look at me. I'm so beautiful. I have wings now. All I had to do was tie myself up in my own spit and bam, all of my dreams came. I love this game. Who made this game? The dialogues are crazy cool. I feel so alive. Oh man, the humor in this game is top notch, bro. Well, fuck now. Yeah, we're fucked. Okay, I get it. So yeah, it's a puzzle platformer like Limbo. I don't think we need much investigation here. Oh, you mean now I need to make this climb up to jump over the thing? It's 100% a Limbo game. Okay. Actually charming. We found a hidden gem, guys, I think. Hey, jerk. What do you think you're doing, skipping the line like that? You think you're more important than everybody else, huh? Get back in line. Can you even hear me? I'm so sick of and tired of working with you dongheads and dances all day long. I'm done. I quit. I would rather be crushed to death than to have to speak to another moron like you again. Well, your wish has been... Wow. Okay. I saw that in the trailer. We're gonna play inside BirdGut. Oh, that's the name of the game. It's called BirdGut. We're inside the bird. We are inside the BirdGut. That's why it's called BirdGut. That's what it looks inside the BirdGut. Played, hold still, remain calm. What the fuck? Oh, that was so funny. Oh, dude, this game is precious. Awaken and serve. Handicap stomach. The fabulous stomach. Reach the stomach. Welcome to the fabulous stomach. Ah, this game is so crazy cool, bro. Why is it this good? Oh, I get it. It's a switch. Yeah, you can just ignore it, apparently. Press S or 5? Okay, it's press S. I was not sure. I want to insult the person who made the graphics, but was not sure. Press E to interact. Okay. I think I get it. How about that? Can we go through now? I think there's more than enough, huh? I probably should stop now, right? How long can I do that? This game is so... Oh, I love this game. Oh, this is great. I don't want to stop playing, guys. Save and quit. Oh my god. I only played 10 minutes. I could play the rest of the stream. I could play the rest of the game right here, right now. I might do that on my own time, obviously. Wow. Wow, and it's free, guys. It's absolutely free. If you like puzzle platformer game, I'm having a blast. This is charming. This is great. It plays well. It's smart. It's everything you want from a puzzle platformer. At least everything I want from a Limbo type of puzzle platform. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Let's go to the eval now. I think I lost everything. I lost all my public. Matt went to a meeting, and Bad and Billy, I think you guys are lurking or find something better to do. So you missed the BirdGut, which is like the fucking gem here. If it doesn't win, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I can tell you that. Objectively speaking, I'll give it a 4. No, it's not fair. What's wrong with the game? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with the game. It plays well. There's no bug. No, it's a fucking hidden gem. I cannot give it like a lower score. I am completely in love. I am sold. It is exactly what I thought it would be. A platformer, limbo style. Controller support, yes, actually worked. Now, puzzle, sequential, following, solo, balanced. I would say, yeah, the puzzle looked simple yet smart. So it's not challenging, it's just balanced puzzle. If you're smart, you'll figure it out. There's no way you can get stuck for that long in that type of game. It looks, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a few puzzles like in Limbo where you're going to think for more than a second, right? It's kind of the point, but like reasonable type of challenge, not something like absolutely like, like how was I supposed to know, not cryptic. I think this is going to be a good balance challenge. And chances are I will tell you about it later how it was, because I think I'm going to continue this. I am very, very hooked and curious to play more. That was good. Holy shit, was it good. So now I'm scared. Like, there's no way that the last two games can top that. There's no way. Oh, yeah, wait. There's one little detail I forgot to add here, which is the little love here. Definitely like that one. Holy cow, did I like that one. Why is there a line there? Oh, it's because of here, maybe. So no line. There you go. Okay, I get it. All right, let's get back to Steam. Benchmark. So, Doge, Bird, What the Pack, all done. The one I kind of was looking for the most to play is this one. So in a way, I kind of want to do it last, but I'm scared it's going to be bad. Because I have expectation. I think this might be good, so I'm scared. I don't want it to be bad, but it might be. Who knows? I guess I want to go to Cavatus. That looks so weird. Let's just try it and see what it is. Let's find out. What is Cavatus? What does that even mean? Use it. Man, yeah, I will, if you have support. Our world was once advanced, beautiful people were peaceful. But as so often in history, there was one who disagreed. Someone who believed that one person on the top... Oh shit, I'm too much of a slow reader, I'm sorry. Professor Zor. No one shared his opinion and nobody wanted to support his plans. Furious with society, he built an armada of intelligent machines in an undisclosed location. He wanted to rule, he wanted to realize his vision at all cost. And then it started. Without warning, the machines attacked and destroyed everything that got in their way. Aimless and without a plan, it seemed. Or was that the plan? Complete annihilations? The war was almost lost when we took the last chance to save our lives. A defensive weapon from ancient times that emits global electromagnetic pulse, destroying all photon-based electronics in the process. The Hackathon Impulse. Here we are. The world and our technical achievements almost destroyed. Just the old transistor technology still seems to work. We ended the war, but did we win it? No one knows if Professor Zor is still alive or if he was killed by his machines too. However, a cave system was found in this Scretin Mountains in which there are huge plants. Plants from old times and also those... Oh shit. It seems that caves shell the Akaton pulse. There is not a good of fear this area that the origin of the machine. Possibly Professor Zor is still down there too. The cave is infused with mineral that alters the atomic structure of any metal and could be consequences of the impulse of the mineral has always been there. Anyway, we're going to investigate the cave, and if we can't touch the cave, we'll have to fly. Fortunately, our aviation museum was only slightly damaged and a handful of flying machines can be made of. So that's why we're flying old machines, because we're like in the future, but everything got destroyed. And we cannot touch the wall of the mine, so to go inside the mine, we need to fly inside the mine with a plane. And it's like a crazy explanation of like, why are you flying old planes inside a cave? Because that would make no sense otherwise. Alright, let's try it. Let's see. Doesn't work. I cannot play with a controller apparently. Shit, are you serious? None of my control work. I can move the cursor, but that's it. This sucks. This sucks. I'll see if I can make a Steam input thing later, but for now there's no controller support. I don't see myself playing this game without controller support, but who knows? We'll see. Okay, if you play with keyboard and mouse, yeah, I'm fucked. I would like to play with a controller, but your thing that says that support controller doesn't support controller. You lied to me, game. Creating game. Oh, so it's procedurally generated? It's gonna be like a different game each time? Welcome to the military forces, pilot. My name is Commander Van der Lind. Unfortunately, I have to tell you that the war is not over yet, even though the president proclaimed victory in the whole world. You know what? I just want to play. I don't care, okay? I seriously don't care. Start your engine. The controls are not great because I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. Could be a fun game. I'm supposed to destroy that maybe? But I don't know how to shoot. Right now I'm just like destroying my plane. Are we supposed to be able to shoot? I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be some sort of shmup. We can't shoot? I'm... Brake on runway. Now we have a machine gun. Yeah, high damage, I know. I'm about to die. I'm gonna... Yeah, it's fine. At least we start at the same point with the machine gun. Should be fine now. So, yeah, with a controller, this game could be really interesting. I think I would have a lot of fun with this. And in terms of what it is, there's a few shmup like that. Am I doing it right? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe I'm supposed to shoot the rock first. I swear, I hate playing with a keyboard and mouse. Yeah. We cannot touch the wall. If we touch the wall, it hurts us. I think we're supposed to destroy the thing up there. But for some reason, I'm too dumb to understand how. Controlling with food time. Controlling with the keyboard and mouse is not great, if I'm being honest. It would be so much simpler with a controller. But none of the button works. I would have to map the controls first. Oh, wait. Alright, did that help? Because like I keep saying, like I feel like this game could be really fun. So I'm not sure how to destroy... Maybe there's more than one to destroy this way. We'll destroy one. Right? What if there's more than one? And we need to destroy those first. I don't know why I have such a problem with the controls. It's not like they're hard. I need to land. Okay, so now we gotta have bombs as well. So I guess it's gonna be the other mouse button. Okay, I think I know what to do. Oh, it says middle mouse button? Really? Okay, middle mouse button. We have 20 seconds. Phew, I missed. I missed. You are dead. All right, guys. So yeah, I think I have like one other shmup that's kind of like that game. And it reminds me, I don't know if you guys played on 3DS, there was this game with the submarine. Like Harren Steel or whatever it was called. Try to Steel Diver. Yes, Steel Diver. It kind of reminds me of Steel Diver in many ways. Makes me want to play Steel Diver again. So yeah, I like this game. Graphically, it's not, you know, super impressive and everything, but it does the job. And mechanically speaking, the game is, even though I'm playing with keyboard and mouse right now, it works well. If I could play with a controller, that game would be like top notch. Alright, for a first level / tutorial, it's not bad. And I like it because it reminds me of the other game I have in mind, where basically that's what you have to do. You have to land, you have to like fly and land. That's all you have to do. You don't attack or do anything. It's basically like a landing, a moon landing type of thing. Like you're just like, you have your space, I think it was called Space Lander or something, like the old one, where you had like some sort of little, you know, little spacecraft with a bit of fuel, and the goal was to reach a platform and land without crashing. That was the whole game. It feels like it's the same type of game all over again. In this case, you have a plane, you need to land somewhere, but in between the landing, you do stuff like picking up object or shooting things up. So like there's a few games in that type. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use as a reference. Holy shit, what? Oh no, we're flying the what's my mission? Oh my god. Yep, like I was saying, it's a game where you fly stuff and you land them. And the fact that you can shoot or manipulate objects is just an excuse to give you more objective. The goal of the game is to make you fly a plane, basically. Oh my god. No, I don't want to turn completely. What are you doing, bro? Oh my god. Keep at it. Keep at it. I thought you were a bit... Oh my god. Yeah, we need to land big time. No, don't spin again. Don't spin again, bro. Please. Alright, just land here. If I press Alt, is it a gut? No, I need to lower. Ah, with the airship. Bro. That was something. Well, that confirms what I was rambling about, right? It's a game about landing things. It's all about the landing. The submarine game I was thinking was also like that. You had like missiles and stuff, but the whole premise of the game was to make it through. Was the journey, was the trip. Like, can you make it to that point and reach the port or whatever, right? Reach the objective. So I feel like that's that kind of game here. And I think this time we have enemies to shoot or something. That's probably gonna be the last level here I'm gonna play. Okay, 0 out of 6 and 0 out of 18. Oh yeah. Can't we? Gotcha. Oh no, I didn't miss. I didn't miss. Ooh, he got me. Yeah, this could be really fun, honestly. I'm just gonna have to remap using the input system from Steam. But once I have a mapping for the controls and I can play with a controller, it's gonna be top. I love the sound. Sound authentic. Let's go up. I don't know why it fucks me up when I go. Surprise! I have one for you too. What I need is fuel. Oh, I think this is gonna give me some fuel. Yes, it does. Nice. So we can refuel without having to land. Oops, wrong button. Oh, I was going so fast. There you go. And I got some fuel. I think there was like a platform on in this cave. Complete like other opposite. Yeah. But I was thinking like at the end of the cave. No, I already did it. Is there another? Oh, I have 31 seconds left, I see. I think we're screwed. I'm gonna time out. Okay, so we can time out, it doesn't matter. Come on, come on, come on, don't do that now. Okay, let's go check back on the ground, because up there it seems that we've destroyed everything already. No, don't touch the wall, don't touch the wall. What did I miss? I must have missed at least 2. Not sure if we need both or if we just need one of the 2 to continue. All right. So that counted as 2 for some reason. At least it counted for the one we needed. We are so low on gas. What a landing, bro. What a landing. All right, this game is kind of cool. Oh, now we need to move. Oh, so each time we go with one, and after that we do the bigger. Oh, okay. It's gonna be something. Because the idea is like you need to go as an expedition inside the cave, right? So you have like your fighter, and then you move your material, the rest of your team with the big ship. Makes sense, I guess. Wow, I was not expecting it to be that good. I really hate the fact that there's not really much controller support, at least not for third-party controller. You need to go and do the Steam input yourself. I mean, I can check real quick if there's one. It's already enabled, so I don't know why they're asking me again. If we go check here, official. So the official one sucks, okay? The official one seems to not even be functional, really. So fuck that. At that point, I'm just gonna make one and share it with the community afterwards. Hopefully help someone who wants to play the game with a controller. So that's it. Now, evaluation time. I do not know what name of a category, so I'm just gonna call it Cavatus for now, literally. I don't know another game that comes to mind right now besides like the original like Astrolander or whatever. But it's kind of like Astrolander, I guess. Was it Astrolander? Just want to make sure I'm not saying bullshit. Let's find out. Astrolander. Game release. Wait. Astrolander 1979. Right? We're talking about this one. I want to see images of it. Please show me. No, not Astrobot, Astrolander. Astrolander, for fuck's sake. You see, that's why you don't use Brave for your search. Okay? I'm going to do the exact same thing here, but I'm going to use Google. I do not like Google, but I have to give it to them. Their search engine is still better than most. When you want an image of Astrolander, see, I see actual image of Astrolander, not fucking Lender Beyond or Astrobot or other bullshit. This is what I ask for. See how evolved that game was back in the day. But that was kind of the game. You had a little lander, a little spaceship, and you had an amount of fuel, and you couldn't use all your fuel, right? So you try to not spend all of your fuel. Also, I this one really good game. I played that on Wii U, and I bought it again on Steam. Really good game. It doesn't say the name of the game though. It just say that it's like evolution of Lunar Lander. Also, they call it Lunar Lander. I guess it might have been Lunar Lander. I thought it was Astro Lander. Maybe the original was called Lunar Lander, and I'm just wrong. Actually, that makes sense because it was Lunar Lander after all, right? It was on, yeah, Lunar Lander. Okay, so the original was called Lunar Lander. Let's call the category like that. That's going to be the name of our category. Let's close Google because one browser is enough, siphoning the resources of my computer. I don't need two browsers open. Fuck that. So Cavatus here has been our fourth game. We had a low expectation for Cavatus. In terms of gameplay and everything, I like it a lot, but I cannot also like be too generous just because how much I love it. I would say it's a decent game. Period. It's not a great game. It's not shit. It's not meh. It's just decent. Like if you try it and you give it a chance, it's legit decent. But it's nothing extraordinary, and the graphics are not fantastic either. There's nothing like production wise, like artistic side that's like blowing my mind. Like same game, but better graphic, better sound, better everything. Could get a 4 or 5, at least a 4. But as it is right now, it is what it is. It's not bad. The gameplay, it's top notch. The graphic are just kind of ugly, and yeah, it's kind of that. Like the level of quality and polish is not quite there to deserve a 4. But I give it a 4 personally, in my own feelings, my own evaluation personally, and that's why the personally doesn't count. That's why we don't report personal feelings here, because we try to be objective. We try to give like an actual score, not something that we feel like, right? So that's why we don't report the hearts. We report the actual objective rating. We try to be objective, right? We cannot always be. We're a human being after all. Was I right to call it a shmup? Yes and no. It's not so much about shmupping. It's not about shooting things so much. It's going to be about solving puzzle, destroying things and shooting things, yes, but what's the goal? The goal is to land to the next place, is to move to the next area, and like it's just an excuse and just action to get you there. But the way to win, like you could probably win some stage without shooting all of the stuff by just surviving and reaching your location, because it's objective based, it's about the journey. So I don't think it's a shmup. It's closer to a platformer than a shmup. I'll call it platformer because that's what you do. You try to platform. You literally try to land on a platform, on an air strip, right? You're just an airport strip. So like, yeah, I would say it is platform. It it didn't have controller support. I mean, no, it didn't. It didn't have controller support. We played briefly, and I was right when I put it here. I put traveling. I was actually correct somehow. It's sequential. It's following solo. I would say it's balanced too. I wouldn't say that the game looks that challenging. It looks like the difficulty, the level have been tested and everything, and it's going to be scaled, with each level having its own difficulty, and it doesn't look like it was that challenging. It looks really feasible. Like I died multiple times. Oh, true. Also, another reason why it's balanced, there was literally difficulty setting at the beginning asking me, do you want to play easy, normal, hard? So those game in general, unless the balancing of the difficulty is complete horse shit and it's just like a mask and it's actually like super casual or super hardcore, regardless of the difficulty you choose. Usually, when they have a difficulty selector, it's going to be a balance difficulty type of game. So, once again, and that's why I'm doing all of this in advance now. As you can tell, I can go through all of the, all of this very quickly. I used to take 5, 10, almost 15, 20 minutes sometimes per game just talking about like what it could be, what it should be, whatever. Now, try to guess in advance. I can just like correct it if it's correct or be like, oh, I was right to think it was that type of game. So I think we're winning a bunch of time. I mean, I'm looking at the timer earlier. I think we were, yeah, we're under 2 hours and we're almost done here. We have one game left. Speaking of, let's get to it because we're done here with the rating and all of that. So let's get to the last gem. I said last gem instead of last game. Is it gonna be a gem? Is it? I mean, I hope so. I really wish this game to be the best it can be because I haven't played Cuphead, but I love the art, and this one could be a first-person shooter with Cuphead heart. So that would be dope. Why is it dark screen? Okay, better. It's a first-person shooter. I shouldn't even try playing with a controller, but I'm an old man, so I'll try. I'll try. Property controller enabled. Let's go back. Just to be sure, I'll really try by restarting the game. But if the controller doesn't work, I'm gonna just roll with keyboard and mouse as we should. Public domain, Sue. Oh, controller works. Nice. I'll be grandpa today and play my shooter like a boomer shooter.
I think Daddy was calling for helping hands.
Nice. Okay, the sensibility for the joystick is ass though. Can we change that? That's a bad resolution, bro. Can you have like 1440? But like good 1440? That doesn't look right. Sure. Is it? It looks better for me. Hopefully you guys still see it correctly. And hopefully it doesn't create lags. Back. Oh my god, okay, but doing that makes the screen even smaller though. Oh boy. Like it's even more 4:3. Ugh. I think I almost want to go back to the setting I had just before that. Also playing with a controller, it's gonna suck ass. The mouse is like it's not sensible enough. Alright, I'm gonna be disappointed. I was expecting too much from this game.
My sweetsy tasty cupcake. Sometimes Daddy is in a lot of pain and needs his pills. He loses them in various places, but I'm sure you will find them.
So we need to find pills. We need to find pills for Daddy. Because Daddy lost his pills. And I'm clicking, I'm doing all this stuff, but nothing's doing nothing here. Oh, I need to press E. Okay. Yeah, the mouse sensibility is really fucked. And I hate the 4:3 format. Like, I legit hate that. Give me full screen, widescreen. What the fuck, bro?
That steamboat trip was a long time ago. It was a happy time.
Oh, but I think it's because it's not the right format, right? The 1440 is not the right 1440. And now I cannot change my settings anymore. What the fuck? Oh, that's the fun part with demos. Oh well. It's my fault, guys. I did fucked up the resolution. It's 1440, but it's for like widescreen 1440, I think. So that's why it's like shrinked, so to speak. It's squeezed. At the same time, it's kind of like giving a nostalgic feel of like watching an old TV. But this is not what I was expecting. I thought it was some sort of shooter. What am I supposed to do? Try to find the pills here? Because Daddy is angry. We need to find the pills.
No need to go to the master bedroom now.
Okay, we don't need to go to the master bedroom.
Daddy and bring medicine.
Okay, find mop. Find medicine. You know what? I don't know why I was...
Cleans the house.
It's what happened when you expect stuff. You're always disappointed. Don't expect anything from anything ever. You'll never be disappointed. That's the secret. Alright. What is this game? Mopping the floor now. I wanted a cute Cuphead first-person shooter. What did I get? Clean the floor simulator. Welcome back, Bad. You're right on time for a house flipper or something like that. I thought it was a Doom type of game with Cuphead art, but I don't know what I'm playing. We're supposed to look for pills for our daddy. Who's like, you need this medicine. Apparently, we're the one who needs to find the pills. Man, that's not the first-person shooter I was expecting, if I'm being honest. Hey, that looks like pills.
Pills to stay unruffled.
Ah, there you go. We found the pills. We found the pills, guys. We found the pills. Take that.
I'm going to lie down, and you bring me more. Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. Master bedroom is open now. This is so much, like, it's not what I was expecting. This game is completely something else here. This is not a cute Cuphead shooter like I thought it was. We need to bring pills to Daddy. That's Daddy. Daddy looks like an asshole, doesn't he? Hey, you look like an asshole. No offense. I cannot get out? Want some pills, bro? You need your drug? Is that it? Pills. Can I give it to your asshole directly? You happy? So good. You're stoned now? You happy? What now?
Bring me more. You have 10 seconds, or you'll be punished.
I have 10 seconds.
I'm counting. 10, 9, 8,
Why there's no
6, 5, 4,
find a secret door.
2,
We're fucked.
1.
Well,
Come back, my little hero.
there must be more than one of those games that looks like Cuphead and first-person shooter because this sucks.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1.
Is he gonna come in here? Yeah. Okay. All right, we need to find a secret door. I'll try one more time, but this demo right now is really, really disappointing.
Back, my little hero.
I need to find the secret door. I guess we needed to click.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, okay. Now Dad is going to bed. You go away.
Oh boy, exit through the trophy room. Through the trophy room? Is this the trophy room? That's the kitchen. Ah. Thanks for playing the demo. Don't take me. They want me to wishlist it, huh? Yeah, about that. That is not the game I was expecting at all. It's more like a horror game. Yeah, it's a psychological horror inspired by the eerie charm of 1920s animation. It's not what I thought at all. There's another game that looks like that, but pew pew pew, it's Cuphead. It's just Cuphead with cartoons, first-person shooter. That is a completely different game. Well, now that I played it, it's not the worst. But when you expect one thing and you get something else, it's kind of disappointing. I don't know how much. I'll leave it on my wish list. You know, it could be good. But I'm disappointed. This is not what I was expecting at all. Now I'm wondering, like, what's the name? Okay, let's do a real quick search here. Cuphead Boomer Shooter. Oops. Shooter. The game Mouse. Okay, it's called Mouse. There you go. Okay. See, I'm not stupid. I mean, I'm stupid, but you know, I'm not completely stupid. Mouse. It's also on my wish list already. I thought I was playing this game, guys. I thought this was this game. I wanted to shoot stuff. I was like, what is this game? I don't understand. It was like horror. It's completely different. Look at this. Looks good.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
But not the game I was playing at all. It's also on my wish list, but there's no demo for this. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, for what it is, right? I'll be, I'll be fair and objective. For what it is, Big Cheese was not the worst. Was not the worst, but it was not great. I'll give it a 3. Okay, it did its job well. If its job is to be a horror, psychological horror type of thing, yeah, that was kind of a horror game. The settings, everything was dark and creepy and all of that. It was really, really not what I was expecting at all. So that caught me off guard. That's why I didn't like it as much as I would have liked. I won't be too harsh. I won't give it a 2. It was not that bad. Well, actually, yeah, I'll give it a 2. Because my interest, my honest, real feeling interest is that I have no real interest to play the game further. Like, eh, no interest. I'm not saying that it's a bad game. I just, no interest. It's not an FPS. It's horror. Let's just go with horror if it's an option. I don't know how we're gonna call that later, but for now it's just horror. And horror what? What type of horror? It doesn't look like it's gonna be axed on combat. Maybe later there's gonna be combat, but it seems to be more psychological, more like pressure based, like you're under pressure to do it now, otherwise you're gonna get snatched by your father who's like completely crazy. So like it's not exactly like Soma or Resident Evil and stuff like that. It's a horror type of game, but it's closer to The Shore. Do I have The Shore? The Guest, the Bunker. I don't have The Shore. Why is it that I don't have The Shore? Do I call it something different in my Steam library? I think it's still The Shore. Story The Shore. Yeah. Yeah, it is a game like those. It is a game full of atmosphere. And it's kind of like a walking sim. It's full of atmosphere. It's very horror-like, right? Like especially like when you play something like The Shore. And you have slight little puzzles and stuff to interact with, but mostly it's kind of like a walking sim. So the one we just played was like that. Like you could die. There is like failure state, which is also a thing I think in The Shore, education, definitely in Don't Knock Twice. I'm pretty sure that was a thing. I think in not all of those games, but in many of those games, in Fractured Mind, I think you have a fail state too. You can actually fail, but mostly it's very light puzzle. It's mostly about the experience, the atmosphere, the story, and all of that. So, yeah, I would say it's like The Shore. And it's still the name of my current folder, so I'm just going to call it that here. The Shore. Oops. Until we have a better... Oh, it's cap lock. The Shore. Until we have a better way to explain it. The Shore. It's that type of game. It had controller support, but it was awful. Right? Oh no, it didn't because I couldn't interact with the thing, I think. Yeah, I could look around, I think, but I couldn't interact, so no real controller support either. And played briefly. So I thought it was gonna be the pew pew. Not pew pew. I don't even know if it's puzzle. It might just be traveling. It might just be you need to survive whatever the thing is. So maybe it's puzzle, but I would say it's just a story being told and you need to travel to the next location and stuff like that. It's probably going to be sequential. I would say it's first person view, so that's correct. Solo. Um, I don't know if it's actually challenging. I almost want to put casual, um, because the only setback, like when you fail, is like, ah, because of a jump scare. But like, it requires like quote unquote no skill mostly. Um, it's sort of casual. At the same time, you need to figure out the little puzzle, so you need a little bit of cognition. It's not completely free, so it's not completely casual. Yeah, I'll leave it to balance. I wouldn't say that the game looked challenging much. I'll just say that. It doesn't really look challenging. All right, so I think there's like one last thing to do here today, and it's like the winner. Who won? Easy. Easy. One of the easiest pick I had so far. Um, very, very easy. Where's BirdGut? It's this one here. Bird. Yeah. We are the third. And that's about it. There you go. Another episode done. There's a chance, small chance, this small, but maybe this small, maybe not so small. There's a chance I'll be back tonight, later, because I want to do episode 15, which most likely will be this one here. Episode 15 most likely will be about the new update in Power World, and check out those other games that Nintendo didn't sue for some reason, even though, come on, man. Come on, man. Nintendo didn't sue that, yet they sue Pal World. They didn't sue that because they didn't see them as a threat. They didn't make enough money. They were not a threat to Nintendo's, monopoly. But Pal World was better than Pokemon, and they didn't like that. That's why they attacked Pal World. Anyway, we're gonna come back later tonight or tomorrow during the day. We're gonna do this for sure. And I don't know what's next. I've been thinking about a few platforms. I might explore Luna. We might go check what can we play on Luna. We explored Xbox yesterday. That was kind of fun. So yeah, we might go check what game can we play on Luna, or we might go back to GOG or Amazon or whatever launcher. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to do a different launcher than Steam. For episode 16, but next episode is going to be 15, and it's going to be this one here. All right, I talked enough. Give me a second here. I'll check real quick. Oh, I actually have a really good target here. Amazing target, in fact. Let's freaking go. Now this makes me happy. This really do make me happy. All right. I'll send you to Ninth Skull. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Always, always really, truly appreciate it. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care, and hopefully we see each other pretty soon. Namely, probably tonight, I'm thinking. Unless something changes in my schedule, but probably tonight. Until then, I'll leave you in the good hands of Ninth Skull, who's doing some music live on Twitch, improvising music. It should be pretty good. Always chill, always chill. And when he doesn't do that, he do some point and click and stuff. Amazing French Canadian streamer. Highly recommend. Remember, life is super duper short. I know I repeated each stream and I'll keep repeating. Life is so short. You won't believe how short it is. One day you'll wake up, you'll be 43. You'll be like, what the hell? I'm not joking. I hope you get there. You'll get there. So yeah, life is super short. Make the most out of it and go out there and be that change that you want to see in our world, because nobody else will do it. So go out there and be that specific change that you want to see in our world. Go out there and do that. I love you. You take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.